Hello friends, and welcome to another Pauper League. We're returning to Chatterstorm. Surprise, surprise. This time we're playing the Rakdos version, or the Jundi version. Plays a lot of the invasion-style sacrifice lands, and then the depletion lands, along with a couple of basics, just in case the opponent has Wildfire. And we're really looking to try to win the game on turn 3, or set up a storm to win the turn after that. I'm sure most of you have seen this deck a few times at this point. Really hoping that one of these leagues before Chatterstorm gets banned, I'll be able to break my Pauper curse. But let's join the queue and find out if today's the day. I'm not a huge fan of this hand. It has a lot of mana. If we get Chatterstorm, it's pretty good. But it doesn't draw any cards. Alright, I'm happier with this one. Ooh, a Chatterstorm off the top. We'll cast Night's Whisper first. And we do get land. Nice. Pass the turn. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, Cabal Ritual is not going to be ready to go off yet. But we could use this Peat Bog this turn, Sign in Blood, and then set up for next turn. We also have these relays, so we could set up like a relay turn this turn and then go for it big next turn. What would a relay turn even look like? We would go Petal. I mean, Petal plus Relay only gets us 2 cards. We could use one of our rituals. What if we went like Petal Ritual gets us to 3 mana. I don't really want to use all my rituals yet. Alright, Sign in Blood, see what we get. A bunch of cool stuff. Play this land. I guess we'll just play the Petal here so we don't have to discard. Could also set up one of these relays. What if we... Okay, so we sacrifice Peat Bog. We have 3. Lotus Petal gets us to 4. We could also Night's Whisper here to fill up the graveyard. I'm just going to put the Lotus Petal out so we don't have to discard. Although discarding wouldn't have been too bad there. It would have put an extra card into the graveyard. So opponent's holding up some kind of counter magic here. Hey, thanks, Robin Hood. So let's see here. We got 4 mana. We should be able to Night's Whisper here, I think. Holding up the red mana. And then we can Cabal Ritual soon after, depending on how we draw. Rite of Flame. Okay, now these Cabal Rituals are ready to go. So much big math. Just the most math. Let's get Pest Summoning, I think. They probably just have Echoing Truth, so at least we'll have some big 3/3 pests to deal with them. Here comes the Echoing Truth. Take 6. So this is the weakness of the Chatterstorm deck, as we've seen several times in the past. Opponent can have one of several hate cards, and that will undo all of our hard work. Echoing Truth is one of the best spells to use against Chatterstorm. Krark Clan Shaman is a very good card as well. Echoing Decay can work, but sometimes it won't. If we get 3/3 squirrels, then Echoing Decay is not enough. They're down to 2. This is where they're going to stabilize, though. Mystical Teachings to go get whatever. If they go get Moment's Peace, I guess. They're going to go get Impulse to just cast it right away. I wonder if they have Moment's Peace in the main, because that would buy them 2 turns. Crop Rotation, sure. That gets them to Tron. Mnemonic Wall. Go get Echoing Truth and Echoing Truth the Pests. Alright. We don't have any lands, is the big problem here. We used them all in our combo turn. So because we don't have any way to go off again, opponent is going to be able to redraw with Bonder's Ornament, so they're going to be drawing basically 2 cards a turn. And we only have 10 lands left in our deck and 40 cards. All right, we're going to concede here. And I think we bring in the Duress in this matchup. We could bring in a one of Flaring Pain as well. Wonder how this deck would look with Swamps and Mountains. We wouldn't have the explosive mana that we have now, but it would be a little bit easier with the Relay. It would also be worse for the Cabal Rituals. So what can we do with this hand? Swamp, Petal, Rite of Flame, Relay. Could just start with a Star. Another Sign in Blood. And another Lotus Petal. Not bad. Get us some extra Storm here. Now that is awkward. Can't really do too much here. We can go like Cabal Ritual, Duress, Night's Whisper. Don't have any rituals really. So they do have the Moment's Peace. Ooh, we do get land, though. So if we're going to want to kill them, we're going to need Flaring Pain. Plays Island and passes, holding up the Moment's Peace. I like it when they're scared. Oh, there's the Chatterstorm. So I think this is going to be the turn. Oh, they have Tron. Hope we draw a Manamorphose, I guess. Get in a Sandstone Needle. Hey there, Cylon. What's up? Just a few squirrels. Nothing to worry about. Oh, there's the Manamorphose I was looking for earlier. Let's sign in blood. Alright, hydration. Gotta keep that brain lubricated. Ooh, okay, that's a good trick. Ephemerate the Mole Drifter, and then take 6. Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead. Keeps them flush with cards. They're going to be able to ephemerate the Mole Drifter again. I like drawing cards too. Cannonade to kill all the critters. Kind of feel like once we've gotten to this point, we're turn 7. Opponent has Tron, they have 7 cards in hand. Doesn't look too good here. We keep on drawing lands, which, I mean, allows us to continue to play spells, but on the other hand, they aren't spells. We'll go red-green here. Get another land. And more lands. I really needed some spells here. So we have a 1 land hand that doesn't really go anywhere. We're going to mull this and try for something better. Like, it's really close. If this were a Peat Bog, I would keep it. I'm going to have to mulligan again. Into Oblivion! Okay, so what are we going to keep? Keep the Manamorphose, the Night's Whisper, probably both the lands. I'd like to keep the Relay. Okay, we're playing against Izzet Faeries, looks like. Wonder if they'll spell stutter this. Or if they're going to hold the spell stutter. Oh, they're going for a lightning bolt at her face when letting the star resolve. I wonder. Probably just because, like, what's the lightning bolt going to do? Alright, let's start with the Manamorphose. Opponent does want to respond to that with a counterspell. Okay, so how much mana do we have left? 1, 2, 3 mana left. Ah, no ritual. Really hoping for a ritual there. It's only going to be a relay for 4. That's not going to be great. Especially with us losing a land there. Oh no! The relay shows us 3 lands? Brutal. Okay, so ponder, not shuffle. We draw a land. Let's see here. So if we play the swamp, we could Faithless Looting and Night's Whisper. But we're going to lose the needle that way. Here comes the counterspell. Oh no, they're going to let the Rite of Flame go. Oh, cancel that. I already played a land, right? Alright, whatever. That was the swamp. Turn 4, only have one land. You can forgive me for forgetting that I played a land this turn. This deck. Wild. I mean, on the upside, opponent isn't doing anything yet, but it looks like that's about to change. Yeah, there's Shrek. So they get the Monarch, and they have a card on the board ready to finish us off. We're going to have to try and get something working, but if they have a Dispel in hand, then we're dead in the water. So let's see here. If I just tap 2, I can go Rit, and then I can draw some cards, but if I... Oh, right. So I'm not going to get red mana either way. Womp womp. Think that I'm just getting frustrated here. I'm wanting to concede these games a little bit too early. We had another turn there. I mean, opponent was going to be untapped with all their resources the next time we tried to go off, and we just had basically like relay. But we could have played another turn. Ah, this looks fine. Alright, let's draw something nice. A relay. So that's 1, 2... Okay, so yeah, we're not going to be able to get these Cabal Rituals to go off for a bunch of mana this turn. But 1, 2, 3... Yeah, no chance. No shot. We could get a pretty good Chatterstorm going here, though. It would be 5 squirrels? That's not that great. Let's just pass here. Oh, the Manamorphose? Okay, so what if we went red, go for Rite of Flame, and then Manamorphose. Manamorphose for black-green, Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Cabal Ritual, go from there. And then we don't lose our land. If opponent has Dispel, okay, no, they have Spellstutter Sprite here ready to go. So we're just going to lose that. Pass back. Dark Ritual is the start. Don't think they're going to counter that one. Oh, they do counter the Dark Ritual. Interesting. Okay. I guess we're going off. That only puts us to 4. So let's see here. We can Manamorphose. That gets us up a little bit higher. I really want to get some good mana out of these Cabal Rituals. We got to be sure that we have some red mana available as well. So we could use both the green manas and then go for red-green. But we're still going to lose one of our mana types from the Cabal Ritual. I think we're going to have to use one of them. Okay, they have Lightning Bolt and Counterspell. I guess we'll get rid of the Counterspell. Because we're going to be relaying as well. Okay, so the relay got us 2 petals, which means we are going to be able to do stuff. And another petal is what we drew. Okay. So we know they have Counterspell. No, we took the Counterspell. So we know they have Lightning Bolt in hand plus an Unknown. Rite of Flame. They did get another Counterspell. Okay. I think I will Night's Whisper. Get some more lands. All right. Pass. So let's attack for 10 here. Now, fortunately, all of their creatures only have 1 toughness, so we're going to get some equal trades here. If they had any creatures with 2 toughness, this would be far worse. Here's that Lightning Bolt we knew about. And we've still got 6 squirrels. Oh, Augur of Bolus. Speaking of, that is a good one for them. They're going to find Echoing Truth or something with this? Okay, it's a preordain. And how do they scry? 2 cards on top. Oh no. I don't think this is going to be enough squirrel. Squiddles, you failed me. Another land. We got 13 lands in the deck. Get in for 4, put them to 10. Nope, get in for 5, put them to 9. Still, they're taking out a squirrel a turn. We're not going to be able to kill them at this rate. Oh, and they have Cannonade. Alright. Okay, we got a 1-land hand. We got a bunch of rituals. We got some draw. So we could go Peat Bog, turn 2, draw, and then hopefully go off turn 3. Okay, I was kind of hoping we would get a land there. And I mean, we got 2. So that must be twice as good, right? Thermo Alchemist. Interesting. So we only, as far as draw goes, we only really have Faithless Looting here and Chromatic Star, so we only get to see 3 cards. It's not a lot. Alright, 8 cards in hand here. Let's just play Chromatic Star Pass. Opponent has all their mana open here, so it would be easy for them to have an Echoing Truth or whatnot. But we're going to have to do something eventually because opponent can just keep their mana open turn after turn and then kill us. Okay, so they're playing the Lookout combo. And they're tapped out. Another Night's Whisper. Alright, well, we're going to be going for it. So let's start. Oh, nice! Okay, this should be easy at this point. Okay, so that gets the Cabal Rituals going. Oh, whatever. That's fine. I was just thinking, like, I missed one of the first days there, but, it doesn't actually matter. Army of Squirrels, let's go! That'll show you for tapping out. I think we're just going to want to bring in the full set of Duress, be able to target the hate cards out of their hand. Hand looks great. We'll keep this. Play the Crevice first. Turn 2, we'll play the Star. Ooh, we got a Swamp. So we should be pretty set on turn 3, I think. Another land. Don't need any more lands, deck. Okay, so they tap low. They have single mana for interaction this turn. But we still don't have a really good go turn here. I'm just going to play land go. We have a ton of mana, so I'm going to keep the Chromatic Sphere in hand for the Storm turn. But I just don't believe in Storm right now. Opponent has all this mana available. I just want to pass the turn for now. Don't think that we're in any threat of dying anytime soon. Depending on how far the opponent's deck goes towards burn game 2 and 3. They're going off. Imagine if they had the tandem lookout as they were doing all of this. Another land. They have 3 cards in hand. We're going to 7. They have another bolt. We could be dead. They probably have like a bunch of counter magic though, or like responses to the things we're doing. Another land. We only have 2 draws left in this hand right now. So I decided I'm going to pass back. Hope we get another turn. The Delver's actually looking pretty good for us. And they just pass back again. Okay. Okay. Get rid of the Crevice and maybe one of the petals? Hey there, Islands. What's good? Okay, so that puts us up to 6 cards in graveyard. Okay, so they have the Dispel for our Cabal Ritual. Ooh, Duress. Don't mind if I do. Nice. So they have Counterspell and Cannonade. Let's take the Cannonade. I guess we'll try to Manamorphose. This is probably getting countered. The counter puts us down to 4, so if the Delver flips, we're dead. Oh, it resolves. Ah, Dark Ritual. Interesting. I guess we'll just try and make maximum squirrels here. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. And hope they don't have instant on top of their library, instant or sorcery. So many squirrels. Ten squirrels, 20 squirrels, 30 squirrels. This is it. What does it flip? Ash Barrens. They just show it. They're like, yeah, I drew an Ash Barrens. Womp womp. Because we know they have Counterspell in hand, so that's it. No lands. Must mull. We got a land, but it's a swamp. Ritual, Cabal Ritual. Like, this hand is kind of not great, but do I really want to mulligan to 5? Not really. Gonna get rid of the Cabal Ritual because it's unlikely that we're going to be able to do anything with it. Swamp go. Opponent has no idea what they're in for. They're like, basic swamp? What is this person even doing? Don't they realize it's a Chatterstorm meta? Geothermal Crevice. Oh, so they are playing Chatterstorm. So they reveal Dispel. We're not going to be doing too much too quick here. And opponent just holding up counter magic at this point. And the insect is going to be able to quickly finish the game. They don't have to cast anything else for the rest of the game. The Delver will finish us off real quick. So I really want to go off here, but I don't have really very many ways to draw cards, just the Manamorphose, which is going to get dispelled. We got the Chromatic Sphere to draw some cards. Let's see what we can do. They're actually going to invest in an Augur of Bolas here. So they're only going to have maximum 2 pieces of counter magic up. Okay, so they do dispel the Manamorphose. We get a relay. Okay. So we got a bunch of cards and a bunch of mana. And I don't think we're dead on this turn, but opponent has still 7 cards in hand to keep us from doing our thing here. And unfortunately, 3 of these cards are lands. That's one of the things that we didn't have to worry so much when we were playing the Bequeathal Chatterstorm deck. Since we only had 6 lands in the deck, we would generally not be getting 3 lands in our relays. And another land. Get out of here with these lands. Another one. Ah, it's not what I wanted to see. Okay, so we're going to have to first day hope that it resolves and grab the prophecy. Bottom, bottom. Play the star. Night's Whisper. Yeah, we'll cast that too. Manamorphose. Let's keep going. We'll go red, red, I guess. And we're out. Hold on. We don't have any... Just make sure we don't have any Faithless Looting in the graveyard here. We do not. Okay. We got a pair of lands, we got Night's Whisper, let's keep this. Okay, so they show us Behold the Multiverse. And they're holding up some scary mana here, but we have a really cool opportunity here if we manage to actually get it to go. So this is 4 mana. And gets us to 3 cards in the graveyard. So that's 3, 4, 5. Still a ways to go to get the Cabal Ritual to get it to go off. We could like just play the Chromatic Star and pass the turn. Because they probably have something pretty wicked cooking up for us here. Another Cabal Ritual. Okay, we get a Peat Bog. Another Manamorphose, nice. So they probably have like Echoing Truth in their hand right now. If we can go for a relay on this storm, that would be pretty nice. Oh, they going for the Dispel on the Morphose. So this gets us black-green. But we have to use all of it if we want to Cabal Ritual. So that means we only have black mana at that point. Okay, they're probably going to stop right there, leave their 2 mana open. If we sacrifice this, we get to Cabal Ritual, but then we don't have any red mana. I like the Duress, but we're actually out of mana now. Well, we're going to have the Sulfur Vent, Peat Bog, Geothermal Crevice, so that is quite a bit of mana just in those. Oh, they're tapping almost completely out here. Another first day. We got Cabal Ritual. We might be able to go. Let's see what we can do. Start with a Duress. Get the Echoing Decay. Cabal Ritual, use the blue. Nice. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6. We don't have enough for Pest Summoning, actually. But we do have enough for Faithless Looting. Easily have enough to kill them. Okay, let's go to game 3. I mean, yeah, I guess you can block. Interesting hand. We have the Duress on the go turn, but we're missing a few pieces. We'll have a Ritual. Okay, so we have a lot of mana now, because that's, let's see here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Just really looking for Chatterstorm. This would have been a wonderful turn to go off. If we had drawn Chatterstorm instead of Crevice there. Brainstorm with Terramorphic Expanse, a classic Pauper move. They're able to refresh their hands with a bunch of powerful spells. What else have they got? Delver of Secrets to give us to put us under pressure. And leaving 2 mana up to threaten us. Scary. We're at 8 cards in hand, so we gotta play something. Cast a Lotus Petal, pass. Currently, we only have one single draw. I guess two if you count the first day. So, unlikely for us to find Chatterstorm in 2 draws. Oh, they reveal Hydroblast. That's a pain. Counters Manamorphose, counters first day. Another Duress. Uh... Well, that's because opponent has so much hate in their hand that I'm going to need all of these Duress when I do my go turn. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Yep, just hold up 4 mana. So much counter potential here. More rituals. Yeah, kind of figured they would counter that. Another Manamorphose. And another Hydroblast. So we lost the land. And here's a Gurmag Angler to finish us off. So this Peat Bog isn't going to do us any good. And we only have a single draw with the first day of class here. They have 4 cards in hand and 4 mana available. Gonna be tough. Let's see what they're working with. Cool. Okay, that takes away their last piece of interaction. So let's see here. We have 3, 4 mana. So we have to just discard and hope we get something. Rummage. Oh, that's a miss, but we can still draw towards Chatterstorm. We do hit Chatterstorm. We don't quite have enough for lethal, but we do get to keep a blocker back. So I think we attack with everything except for 2. We attack them for 14, they take 12, and then we can attack full on next turn. And this way we play around a removal spell. Unless, of course, the removal spell is Echoing Truth or Echoing Decay, in which case opponent wins. How do they scry? One top. Okay, they top to Preordain. Two bottom. Damn it! Ah! So close. This hand seems fine. Could probably do something pretty impressive this turn coming up. So that's 3-4 mana. Could go Manamorphose, Faithless Looting, Relay. So this is actually 5 mana now, so we can Night's Whisper Relay, which is way better. Oh, we get Chatterstorm? If we had one more mana... Get out of here with these lands. So we got First Day in Chatterstorm. This gets us green mana. But we don't have a lot of red mana. Rite of Flame, okay. That changes things a little bit. Maybe we don't sacrifice the Crevice. But then we don't have green mana. So we can maybe just go for another Relay? Let's draw some more cards, and then we'll Relay. Just really tearing through our deck here. Hey there, Blind. So many squirrels. I just can't put the squirrels down. Double Impulse from the Tron player. Who knows what they could have in hand at this point? Bunch of stupid lands again. It seems like they don't like you. Can't you hit 4-1 or 5-0 yet? I 4-1'd at least once with Chatterstorm on Sunday. But yeah, lately have not had much luck with it. Another Night's Whisper. So many card draws. Negate that one. Kind of feel like this is a GG. They have a single blue mana open. They should be able to interact with a single blue. So playing against Tron, we're going to want Flaring Pain and probably Duress. Yeah, one day we'll get 5-0 in Pauper. Yeah. Someday. Don't know if it will be with squirrels or what, but I'm going to keep playing the format, so it's going to happen one time. I mean, we have a land, but this hand isn't great. Hate mulliganing with this deck, though. Another land, okay. So that does get us to quite a few mana on turn 3. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's see that impulse. Ah, okay, so they have Tron now. Scary times. We got a little bit of mana. That's one of the things we were looking for. Don't have any easy plays here except for Duress. Maybe the play was just Night's Whisper here. 2 mana, Night's Whisper. See if they counter that. Get some cards into the graveyard. Because we might be able to discard to hand size if the Night's Whisper had resolved. Unwind. That's a good one. But opponent only has a few cards left, but the Bonder's Ornament is going to keep them flush. So we're not going to be able to count on them ever running out of resources. So it's going to be better to go off sooner. Ooh, Stonehorn Dignitary. That is a problem. Another relay. Too many relays. Okay, we'll pass turn and discard a relay here. Gets us to 3 cards in the graveyard. Our lands gets us to 6, so these Cabal Rituals are ready to go. Chatterstorm doesn't exist. I wish. Get this card out of the format, please. Let's put out the pests. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should be pretty easy to... We could just go like Relay Chatterstorm here, hold up Flaring Pain. difficult to hold up Flaring Pain. If we want to relay as well. I guess we could just, like, throw the Flaring Pain out there. We could probably do that. This is red, this is green, and this is red. Well, there goes all our lands again. So we're not really going to get a very good relay, because we're not going to have resources to cast the spells that we just exiled, but it gives us extra squirrels. So if opponent has Ghostly Flicker, they can flicker the Dignitary, but if they have Moment's Peace, that won't work. Tron. Phew. Okay. Tough leagues with Chatterstorm. But we managed to get 2 wins, which means we get half of our play points back. I found that playing this version of the deck, the Galvanic Relays were super awkward with the lands that I was using. The depletion counter lands and these invasion sacrifice lands. The Galvanic Relay felt way better, or at least easier to use, in the green version with Bequeathal and Tinderwall. Because first off, you're exiling fewer lands on the relay, and then also your lands are staying in play turn after turn, so you're going to actually be able to have the mana to cast your spells off the relay the second time. And like I said, I kind of wonder about the land base in this deck. Like, we've gone towards these high reward style lands, but if we play more basics, would we be able to more consistently relay? And is that worth it? Because we're trying to go off early and just Chatterstorm, and the relay is sort of like plan B, right?